Hello, welcome to Your View. I am Muriah Afolabi Brown. As always, I have my lovely co-host here with me. Hi, Waike.
Hello.
I'm seeing myself for the first time. That's why I was laughing.
What did you do?
Like Marge Simpson. You know Marge Simpson.
But, right? Like, is it Bart or Marge? Yes,
Marge,
the
wife.
The Marge, yes. That's true. How you doing, Waike?
I'm fine, I'm fine. Friday. Thank God it's Friday.
I want to rest. For her,
Just rests. You know when I'm on the show like this, because I have to wake up at 4 a.m.
I understand.
I'm like, oh my goodness.
Really?
So,
Thanks for coming all the time.
I'm happy that
Your
it's
shoes!
Friday. Oh, you have started again.
But this shoe, please, producer, you have to grab this because Waike. Bamsing on your shoes. Waike, let us see the side. There's a kiss. There's a little kiss.
Okay, that's it.
Oh, I saw the
That's
kiss,
it.
yes.
That's it.
Really,
You know,
really cute
it's
shoes, Waike.
and they're old though. They're old.
I hear that they're
shoes.
back in
Fashion. I've had them for at least 5 years.
Wow.
Maybe even longer.
I wish I could.
Goodbye could.
Well, because I don't have many pink clothes, I don't get to
Yeah.
wear them.
Nice,
you
nice.
know.
Let me jump over to Tokwe. How
At
you
least
doing?
the dogs can't eat this one.
It's one of your
God.
partner's dog. Really.
Thank you.
How you doing, Tokwe?
I'm very good.
Cinderella.
With the glass shoes.
And the glass shoes.
Yes, it looks really nice. I'm very, very good. I don't want to wail, but then I really expected more from my president traveling again when there's no statement concerning the killings and all that. It feels really,
So
really
he's
sad.
entitled to go to.
You don't do all that you're entitled to do. Sometimes you sacrifice some things because you know that you're
What
a
do you
leader.
want him to do?
I would have preferred that rather than vacation abroad on medical trip, vacation in Nigeria and fly the doctors in, or encourage Nigerian doctors to come back home and improve the
So
health
I guess we
sector.
don't talk about it in the papers then. Let's move on to Jumoke. How you doing?
I'm doing very well. And since the hailers have started wailing, the whalers are on vacation.
Which we are on vacation.
Okay, you're never a winner, please. You're always on the fence.
And I've always been on the
Well,
You've never really chosen
you
any
didn't
side.
support anybody.
I just speak
Yeah,
the truth.
yeah.
For me, I just speak the truth. And
Well, truth
in
these
this
days are
case,
relative.
Very,
in this case,
Relative.
I really have to say, I actually watched the president climbing onto the plane.
He looked frail.
And he looks ill.
No?
He looks ill, and
So our
it's
prayers
better
should go
that
to the
it's
president.
better that they tell us the truth instead of
Making it
so
look
that
like he's
Nigerians
on-
can now pray for him.
Medical checkup is normal. I think.
No.
I think I was saying.
This one is past medical checkup.
Many presidents actually go medical checkup. So
They don't go. They
God
have
bless
good
you.
doctors in
God
their
bless
country.
you.
They don't need to go anywhere.
Have you ever heard of Obama going
Going for
anywhere?
medical checkup or going for vacation outside the country.
it's good on the papers. We have
Theresa
more to
May.
talk about on the
Or
papers.
in
Please.
South-
Okay, we'll talk about
Saturday.
it in the papers.
No, we
Okay.
can't talk about it again. For it to finish.
I know, we will talk about it well.
We have no
Well,
business talking about it.
Is she the
Let's
one to
take a
decide?
break. We'll be right back.
I mean, whatever.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.
Thanks for staying with us. We're starting with a punch. IDP camp bombing. NAF, Nigerian Air Force panel summons war commander and pilots. Barrow inaugurated in Senegal. West African troops storm Gambia. Educate girls, stop building mosques. Sanusi tells northerners. Police expect kidnappers to free Turkish college pupils, others on Saturday. Police invade Premium Times, arrest publisher and reporter. Buhari goes to UK on third medical trip. Federal government has no choice but to borrow $30 billion, say Adeosun. $1.1 billion Malibu scam. Malami, request, case file, delays trial. CBN Governor Atedo Peterside, clash over forex policy and others. So Emir Sanusi, Emir of Kano is talking about
Yes,
telling the northern leaders.
Yes, he said that they shouldn't come and meet him again to ask for money to build mosque that they already have.
not for money.
No, he said
They should not come and tell
him that
They want to use their money
To
to
build
build mosques.
He's calling on the millionaires and billionaires in the north to focus on girl child education. That 50% of children between I wanted to get the
18 and 20.
18 and 20 are illiterate, like they're not educated.
Yeah.
So he said we should focus on building schools rather than building mosques. I'm happy that he's saying this. He also mentioned the fact that this would reduce girl marriages, early marriage, and also reduce domestic violence and all the other vices attached to illiteracy.
So that's
And then he quoted Karl Marx, saying that when you educate a man, you educate an individual. When you educate a woman, you educate a nation. You know that. So if we want less women to die at young ages, just educate them and let them marry, you know, when they're older. I was going to take the story of Premium Times, where the Nigerian police stormed their Abuja office and arrested their publisher, Dakpo Olonyomi, and their judiciary correspondent, Evelyn Okaku. And they were acting on the orders of Tuko Buratai, the chief of army staff, who had a case against them that they defamed, or is it defamation or libel? When it's a publication. It was Premium Times that published the story of Buratai's property in Dubai, and they're claiming that he hasn't forgiven them since then, and that is Premium Times always exposing the army. Boko Haram who have cleared Sambisa Forest, and they will tell us the truth. So
and they wanted Premium Times to actually retract it. But they refused to retract it.
Yes, because they're saying that they're saying the truth. Now, in the case of defamation or libel, what you do is not to arrest anybody. You don't put anyone in handcuffs. What you do is take the case to court. You know, it's not a crime. It's a civil offense.
A criminal offense.
Okay,
they must never forget that this is a democracy. And you don't have the right to come and just go and be picking up journalists now.
We need to fight for the right of freedom of press.
Okay.
Yes.
Moving on to The Nation. Doctor, I saw broken bones, torn flesh, children's bodies. I think that was by Alfred Davies, one of the Doctors Without Borders. Let me even read. It says, I recognized the body of a mother who had been at the MSF distribution that morning. Her twins had been given packets of therapeutic food paste as they were suffering from malnutrition. Now I saw them crying, pressing themselves against her inert body. I can't find the words. Ex-CJ to EFCC. Ikurimado is there after me. Troops stormed the Gambia. Right, this is a really, really gory story of broken bones, the children's body broken in main bodies.
You see, the truth about it is that friendly fire happens all over the world. People will say, it doesn't happen in America, but America fights outside of its territory, and they also have friendly fire in the countries in which they fight, that some of their own soldiers will be injured. But when friendly fire happens, the solidarity, the compassion with which your government will come out and decry and, you know, speak out against it. I don't think we've done. I've
sent
not
a
seen
delegation
that.
immediately. Our president has immediately sent a delegation over there.
The policy concerning the churches took less than 3 days for there to be a firing and hiring. So in this case, even if the list...
They have said he was not fired because of that pronunciation. He was fired because of insubordination, and it was very clearly stated. So don't say because he was coincidental. They did clarify that it was coincidental, please.
If a witch cries in the night.
I'm telling you the facts that was presented to us. Let's go with that. Let's not assume.
Let's go with the facts. So going back to this, like Jumoke said, I think that the decisions of the government, a government that is responding and reacting and feeling the pain of the people, like what we just read.
They canceled the FEC meeting almost immediately. Sent a delegation over there.
They should have suspended some people.
Like, okay, that's why there's an investigation ongoing. I mean, just give them some laxity. There's an investigation ongoing. Once the report is done, then we now know who's going to be responsible.
In the Punch today, the FEC meeting was cancelled because your president could not make it.
No, that's not what happened.
Read the Punch story.
No, I read it very clearly.
No. The Punch story about the president's illness. In the Punch, it says, our president has not appeared in public since he didn't go for he saw the Cross Rivers governor, but then the FEC meeting was cancelled.
Wasn't because of his
and
illness.
He has not even been seen. On Wednesday, he didn't even come out at all. And on Thursday, when he came out, his leave was supposed to start on Monday. He came out on Thursday, straight to London.
All right, moving on to Vanguard. It's not a hot topic today. Let's move on. Nigerian Senegalese troops storm Gambia. NUJ Afenifere condemn arrest of Premium Times publisher reporter. 4-year-old girl sold for 350,000 naira in Enugu. Buhari takes 10-day medical vacation off to UK. Emefiele Peter side differ on forex policy. I read the little girl that was sold by her aunt, actually her mother's younger sister, sold her to some people who were ready to actually resell her again. But she was found out and they've been arrested.
We thank
That was
God for
the end
that
of it.
arrest. Emefiele, governor of CBN, is at loggerheads with the MD of Stanbic Bank, Atedo Peterside, on the forex policy of the CBN. Atedo Peterside is saying that we cannot have 11 different exchange rates for the dollar in an economy without it collapsing. And Emefiele is saying the forex policy of the Nigerian government as it is right now is just okay.
It's in the interest of the people.
I really agree with Tedo Peter's side. I think that we need to have a more holistic plan to take us out of recession, and it doesn't look like we're doing anything on that matter. Right. Quoting the fact that we couldn't get the loans for this year's budget because we don't have a monetary policy on how to return it. We can do better.
Moving on to Daily Sun. Yahaya Jammeh goes into hiding. Barrow sworn in as president at embassy in Senegal. United Nations backs ECOWAS on use of force. Akpabio kicks as Akwa Ibom senator defects to APC. Reps want minister, others jailed for ignoring summons. D-Day for Donald Trump. U.S. in world focus as 45th president assumes office. Buhari goes on an 18-day vacation for medical checkup in UK.
10 days
Air Force probe bombing of IDP camps, and Nnamdi Kanu, Ohane's seeks political solution. So Jammeh.
I beg Jammeh, I want to talk about Jammeh.
Okay, please go ahead.
I beg.
Was he wearing clean underwear?
They've not found him yet. They have not found him yet.
What do you call them? The
Senegalese?
troops,
Okay,
the Senegalese, all the military, they are at the border. In fact, they've started to even advance into Gambia. And the head of staff of the Gambian army say,
Minister of Information.
The soldier that his own men are not going to fight any stupid fights. That this is a political fight. Yeah. That in fact, when these troops come, that they will surrender.
Interesting, they've surrounded the entire Gambia, and they have the air, whatever it is they call them. Yes, whatever. Just going around. Any small rebellious act like this, they have the orders to,
because they've sworn in
they've sworn in the president-elect.
And
and he has said that anybody caught with arms will be seen as a rebel, and because obviously, and I think Botswana has the first African country to acknowledge that he's the new president. So we'll see how that goes.
Meanwhile, Jammeh has not come out of the.
I don't know where he went to.
No, he's there. But wait, but he has not come out.
My husband posted something on Facebook. Said, "Kini Jammeh Bojule Congo." What exactly are you Bojule on this matter?
Let me tell you what's going to happen. They will enter the palace. This is how they will remove him like a baby.
They'll carry him out.
I hope he's wearing clean
underwear. They are waiting for the Barrow to come and assume to take it to the state. Yeah, that's been the state house.
The option that they've given him, the diplomatic option,
of coming
to Nigeria on asylum.
Find somewhere to go.
No, there are 2 other West African countries that have offered him asylum.
Let him go there.
Nigeria is one of them.
We have enough problems here. We don't need anybody to come out. This Akpabio matter. Who read this story? This gentleman that defected, the senator that defected. I mean, it's such a big deal. I mean, I don't know why they're making such a fuss. People defect every day, but
their numbers are now decreasing.
Yeah,
in
they
now
APC now have the clear majority in the house.
They need, I think, about 12 more to get. Then PDP cannot even talk.
Go ahead, right?
Akpabio is like, why PDP need to.
And he's a minority, he's a leader, so he has the right to say that. But I think that the policy on ground is that if you defect, you lose your seat.
Yeah.
So if you're
that's what they're trying to do now.
You want to take him out,
yes, you lose your
final paper this day. Emefiele CBN policies in best interest of Nigerians at this time. Osinbajo in charge as Buhari begins vacation. How Southwest APC arrived at collegiate leadership. And ECOMIG troops converge on the Gambia as Barrow is inaugurated president. Trump assumes office in storm of controversy.
As usual.
All right, that's all we can take on Front Page Review. When we come back, our hot topic today, Omoni Oboli laments on the fact that she settles area boys, and later we shout to our celebrity guest. Guess who it is? What can I even?
Very controversial. Just say
controversial celebrity. Stay with us. Fuji artist.
You will say his name.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.
Thanks for staying with us. So we saw that Omoni Oboli took to her Instagram to share a video of area boys arguing with her film crew. According to her, I'm totally fed up. Shooting in Lagos State is such a difficult experience. I've been settling area boys every day, yet they'll still fight us. The other day, they broke a bottle to stab her crew and seized their van. How can the excesses of these area boys be curbed in our society? What are your thoughts on this? You can call us on 070-806-68014. You can tweet to us at TVC Connect. Please hashtag YourViewTVC so we can read your tweet. People actually prefer to do this stuff outside Lagos. You know, some go somewhere where you have peace and quiet. They won't stress you. Once you're in Lagos, there's always drama, area boys trying to show that they have rights and all that. So what are your thoughts on Omoni's claims?
The thing is, we have to remember that a lot of people are hungry, one. A lot of people are jobless, two. A lot of people are homeless, three. Now, these are the people that constitute the area boys. And it's their own way. And that is why when I get my tax bills and I have to pay tax, I think to myself, when I'm settling this one and that one, all this is tax. You are actually, Nigerians, we pay tax every day. You are settling this area boy, you are settling this person whose mother is sick, you are settling this person who the landlord has chased him out of his house. So we are, every day we are taxed. These area boys, until there is a system that gets them into the job market. And is, look, in the Western world, I don't want to call any country, but in the Western world, when you don't have a job, you have welfare. So you don't constitute a nuisance to your fellow human beings.
But you see, we're trying to start welfare here, and it's still a little faulty because some of
us
are condemning it. That's what will 5,000 naira do. That's supposed to be our own welfareism.
Right, we're gradually getting there. We're not there yet, but it's gradually. But
I
going
agree
back
with
to
Omoni
this issue,
Oboli in directing that complaint to the governor. Like she said, and I'm also reiterating, we all pay taxes. It is a job of the government to ensure that people that are paying taxes live comfortably within your state, which is why you tax us anyway. Number two, Lagos State is priding itself on building a mega city, focusing on development, infrastructure and all that. No matter how wonderful your infrastructure looks, you need human capacity development to ensure that those infrastructures don't get damaged. Case in line, the demarcation on Ikoroduri. The people that the demarcation was going to protect are the ones pulling it down. They are tearing up what money was spent to pass through, and money is being collected. So we focus should. I'm not saying this. I'm saying human capacity development. You develop the people, even your car, they will destroy all the infrastructure you're building. So the area boys, we've accepted them as part of our society.
I thought we stopped calling them area boys. They're not good boys.
So much that we use them even during political campaigns. They are funded to do the running around, and so it is politicized, taking them out or keeping them there. It is not being seen as, let's be fair to society. The movie industry was entertained by the governor few days ago, and we know they are bringing in a lot of money into this country.
True.
When they shoot videos, Murayo, the only people that want to shoot videos now shoot within one house or within an estate so that they can at least avoid this one. But it doesn't properly reflect the society. It's not telling the true Lagos story, because if they go out, they pay so much as bribe outside.
In defense of Lagos State, it is not only Lagos State these area boys are. They are all the Western states. But I know that because I have not been to any Eastern state or any Northern state, so I cannot talk categorically. And but all the Western states that I've been to, they are there where we.
But the truth is, you have homeless across the country.
Yes.
I've been to a lot of Western states actually to do events, and you will find the good boys everywhere. Everywhere. Most times you even need them. They know the terrain. You want to send them on errands. Bros, please, where can I get this? I'm looking for battery for my camera or things like that. Oh, I need battery for my microphone. They're the ones you will send on such errands. Now, so it's across the country. I don't feel a lot harassed in the east and in the north. The much that we are harassed in Lagos.
Well, for me, I think
because the good boys in Lagos, they've come over the years. They've become a power of some sorts. You know, that if even the governments that want to enter, if they don't use us, they can't come into power. So they feel empowered.
I will think the long-term solution to this is not so much of maybe getting rid of the area boys or the good boys. I think it's more of doing what is done internationally concerning movie. Really, when you go out abroad, you don't see Steven Spielberg going
on the street.
There is a world-class studio built, Universal Studios, the Sony Studios, where you go there, they create the courtroom, they create the living. Hang in there. I'm talking about the average Nigerian movie actor goes on the road, on the street, in the houses, normal houses. That's not the proper thing to do. What we need is a proper world-class where you create your set in the studio. Now, what they shoot on the streets are maybe just easy links here and there, but the real movie production is done in the studios.
Have you heard of Tinapa?
I agree that there are studios. Sorry, I agree
need
that
more of Tinapas in
but
Nigeria.
I have seen movie sets. New York, you see they will block the whole road.
But then there is a proper permit for this kind of thing.
So what you should say is, when a movie wants to film, if it wants to film on Ikorodu Road now, they have to warn everybody, don't pass this place because they're using it for movie. Because I've seen in New York where they will block the whole road.
YK, so Tinapa was supposed to create our own. Go ahead.
Let me take Martins. Martins, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Good morning.
Thanks for calling. Go ahead, please.
Looking at the present economic situation of Nigeria, we will not say it gives rise or it should give the area boys or the good boys, as you said, the ability to just do whatever they want to do. The truth is, when these people are allowed to, go ahead and perpetrate all these acts, it just means that they can do whatever they want to do at all. And don't be surprised, one day they will go to house collecting, demanding money when they don't see movie stars or, anybody on the road and all that. They can just decide to go house to house as if where you're going to pay social dues. So what we need to do as a people is, first of all, how did we get this far? How did we allow these people to do whatever they want? They are really constituting nuisance on the road, and it is very, very bad.
Okay, all right.
I wanted to corroborate what Martin said. I remember there was an incident during President Jonathan's time. I think it was fuel subsidy or something, that even the deputy governor of Lagos now, she was then aspiring, was mobbed on Ikorodu Road. That particular day that they blocked the whole express, and going from car to car, arresting people, picking things, So, I mean, they've gotten to such a stage where they think that they are that powerful. I was going to say that Tinapa was to solve the problem of our artists coming to beg Murayo for her house, coming to beg YK for her car, that we have a studio built where people can rent at a subsidized rate, where banks are funding the movies. But I don't know, maybe it was the location of Tinapa. Maybe all our movie producers and directors are more used to shooting in Surulere, Lagos, in Aba, in Enugu, than going to Calabar, far in. And then again, you also think of transportation. What's the ease?
I think it wasn't just operational. They could have planned it in a way that it would be friendly.
A lot of Nollywood films are small budget films.
Okay,
they are small budget films. How are you going to start shipping
flying everybody to
Tinapa?
Okay,
let's be realistic when we are talking.
So when they were building Tinapa, they didn't think of that.
Let me take this
better
call.
ask the people that built it.
Is your friend?
Hello, are you there?
Hello, yeah.
Jimmy. Thanks for calling. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is Jimmy from Keto.
Hi, Jimmy. Go ahead, please.
First time caller.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah. Over the area boys, we advise Governor Mbode to please see to it. He has to say to it seriously. Hello?
We
are hearing you. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, so you should sit to it. Don't go, I can just say. Thank you.
Okay. All right, thank you very much.
So, talking about solutions, what do we want Governor Ambode to do in this instance? Because maybe 1/3 of the population of Lagos are good boys. Because you find, Tokwe, be honest with yourself. There is nowhere in Lagos where you don't find them.
And people see it as a profitable venture. So we need to make it not profitable.
Let me just tell you something. Take care of them. Let me just tell you, we Nigerians, we encourage it. Look, the first bash I ever had on my car was done by a man that was a big man with his big car. Area boys were chasing him, and he just threw out the money, and they almost killed themselves on Oregon Road, trying to collect that money. So much so that they bashed into my car. And my car was moving. They bashed into my car. Made a big dent. And that's the day I knew that human beings can dent a car.
Yes. Okay, let me take this call from Tunde. Tunde, are you there?
Yeah, good morning.
Thanks for calling. Go ahead, please.
Yeah. The topic you are discussing, in fact, it is everywhere in Lagos now. And it's unfortunate that we've allowed them to be part of us in Lagos. So I think the government of this state should identify all the leaders of this group in each area.
In each community.
For example, if you go to Oshodi, they know their head there. They are part of the government. Even the government sent them on errand. So why don't they identify the leaders of this group at every point, every local government and everywhere, so that they will call these people together and let them know that we don't want such things in Lagos. They are really disturbing the peace of Lagos. For example, let me give you an example. You cannot drop generator. I work in a bank. You can't drop a new generator in any bank without these guys paying them.
Somebody will just show up.
All right, thank you very much.
I was going to talk about the governor's...
Okay, you have tweets.
Manuel Ekundayo says, area boys are rampant because we've accepted them as part of our society. Idris says, the main cause of this is that the people are jobless and homeless. What they really need is employment from the government.
That's how he says the Lagos state government can come in to curb their excesses. Joblessness is what is causing majority of their problems.
Senator Tinubu, he actually empowered them when he was governor. So they were not as rampant as they are now.
All right, that's all we can take on the hot topic. As I said earlier, we have a special guest as our celebrity guest today. He's popularly known as Omorapala. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back. Welcome back to Your View.
Welcome back. We have Abass Obesere, popularly known as Omorapala. He's a Nigerian Fuji musician. He's energetic and creative in nature, and his style of music is globally recognized. He won the Best Fuji Artist in 2016. Welcome to the show, Obesere.
Thank you so much.
So you know you are very, very controversial. As you are here like this, I can just see controversy. How are you doing, Oga Obesere?
I'm fine, Sister Murayo.
Good to have you on the show. So what have you been up to? We know you recently launched a hip-hop album, bringing in Timaya, Nice, everybody. What's that about? Why did you switch from Fuji to hip-hop? What's that about?
No, I never switch off Fuji.
Okay.
Believe me, all I'm just trying to do is just to prove myself to the world. As a paramount king of music, I don't think there is anything like music must be challenges to me.
Okay.
You understand me? So all I'm just trying to do is to diversify, to let all my fans to know that I'm always there.
Okay.
When they need me. So
I wanted to give you soft landing, but let me just say that people know that the person that started this combination of Fuji and hip-hop is Pasoma. And like they're saying that, oh, because you've seen how Pasoma is doing well, blending Fuji and hip-hop, that's why you went into it. And you know there's always been like a rivalry between both of you.
Or is it that Fuji Otamo, hip-hop no fair?
Sister Jokwe, let me answer my sister Jumoke first. The question that just threw to me now, that question, at least you heard Sister Moraya when she said, he has heard one of my songs that I collaborate with Tumaya, Nice as well. The song that she was saying about, I've done it more than 8 years, up to 10 years.
Wow.
Yeah, believe me, I was the first Fuji musician that we performed with any hip-hop artist.
Okay.
You understand me, boy? I must tell you the fact that then, but right now, Live is seeing everything.
Yeah.
You know, there's a social media that I can let everything, let everybody to see everything that is going. So it's not that I'm looking up to anybody.
Yeah.
You understand me? Pasuma is a brother to me.
Okay. So there's no rivalry.
My next question.
Nothing like a
Is
rivalry.
Pasuma your friend, or is it true
that there's
about all
rivalry?
these rumors?
It's a brother to me. We are colleagues. We are one.
Yes,
You
congrats.
understand me? I don't have any problem with anybody.
So Chef Fuji Jinta.
Food is still selling, believe me.
Okay.
Even right now, my song is coming out, which I tag as Understanding Allergy. That one is Fuji. The one I released last, Aja one is there.
Can I just answer for you? Anytime we are doing celebration and any of these the Fuji artists come, when you see them dancing, when you see, you will forget that these people are hip hop. 5 minutes ago they were hip hoppers. Once
they hear the Fuji.
Obesere, Pasuma or King Wasiu come onto this thing. I
wanted to ask a question because we were discussing earlier about the good boys. You know, Mariah said we should call them good boys. These good boys, they are your fans. You are their superstar. You shape them. You know them. They call for you. Have you not thought about using your song to pass on a message to them that will get them from this lifestyle?
Boys laughter.
Yes, that is not appealing to us. We don't want to see them and be running away.
Well, first of all, I will answer Sister Yeni about what she said. That when these people hear Fuji music, they start dancing, they always get carried away. But remember that Fuji music is a traditional music. It can never fade away. Believe me. No matter how, this hip hop we're talking about is just like a borrowed music from abroad. But Fuji music
is our own.
So that's number one. Sister Jumoke. Sister Tokwe, I mean, I'm sorry. So, about the good boys that we're talking about, I don't have anything to say much on that. It's left to the government to know what to do. And I know that most of these boys, the way they are behaving, most of them doesn't like the way they are behaving as well. But they don't have anything to do.
Poverty.
And Yoruba have said it already that delay. So we just have to look into it. Then what can we do? What next?
Exactly.
Education.
But when it's election time, they know how to find them. They find themselves useful. These same people that people with when election time, you see them doing all campaigning.
So who is encouraging them? So the politicians that are encouraging them. That is what my first statement was, that they don't have work, they don't have jobs,
and they don't have houses,
homes, and they don't have what was the last thing I said?
Education.
70% of these people talking about their graduates. Believe me, most of those Okada riders, let them to speak and hear what they will say. You know that these people, they are educated.
Let's talk about your drama with Solid Worth Entertainment. I was saying that I was going to sue you for linking
into hip hop.
Yes, and even putting the video on YouTube. What was that about? How did you guys resolve it? Because we knew it was.
We've solved that now.
But what
Solid Worth is my chairman, is a friend. We work together as well. So
what happened? Who put it on YouTube?
I don't know when you're going to put that song on the YouTube then, but that one is a bygone now.
Okay. Your music, people call it ashakasha, and you have refuted it a lot of times. There's nothing wrong with your music, and that is not vulgar. Some people find it vulgar. How have you so please,
and you wearing skirt on stage? Or that one,
So, but you have refuted it. So, have people accepted you for who you are, or you are changing?
Sister Jumoke,
sir,
I wasn't the first artist that will come out and sing anything that people will tag as an ashakasha. Even from our dad, Felani Kulapo.
Hey!
Yes.
Daddy,
that everybody knows an evangelist. Obey. King Sonia there. So there's no way you will sing and not sing one or two things that will attract people. Everything we are doing is just like entertainment. Believe me, Abass Obesere that you are seeing right now is a different person when you see him off stage.
Okay.
So all I'm trying to do is just to entertain people.
What the people want.
That is
my
it.
father had one song called Nakboy. The first time I heard it, all my...
You were blushing. You were blushing.
Interesting. All right. We know the rape issue is forgone. Until your duet, the girl has confessed that it was a lie. But we know that you wanted to do a movie concerning it. You said you're going to produce a movie to depict. How's the movie doing, and how was it received?
The movie is going on fine, and shows the world what really happened.
Yes.
That all what was going on then was just like a gang's play, just to bring someone down. But thank God now, everybody have noted that.
Are you acting it? Are you going to act in it yourself?
No, they've done the movie already.
We've done it already.
Oh, did you act in
the
it?
movie is out there. Yeah.
Did you act in it?
Yes, I acted it myself.
Really? Okay.
With some people, just to, to tell people how was it, how did it happen. You understand me?
Obesere, did that controversy affect your career at the time?
Nothing like that.
Because I remember that we discussed the issue when it was fresh about 2 years ago, and you were very upset at us that we didn't have the right information. Do you want to correct the wrong information outside?
Yoruba have said it that you understand me? You said I was upset then.
Yes.
Just because you people doesn't call me and ask me what happened. You understand me? So, but I thank God that
I wasn't among them.
Oh, Sister Yeni, don't worry. I'm very happy. I'm very happy, Sister Yeni, that entire you gbadun. Also, je ton gbagbe e lo. You understand me?
I like that.
I thank my God. I thank my star. That is it.
So, honestly, as a young child, I heard you sing. And then I'm seeing you now, you don't look like, when did you start singing? Like, you still look very, you still look like, you still look very young. When did you start singing, and how do you see yourself evolving in this industry?
Well, I come from the home of music. My uncle was a musician when he was alive, you know. Alaji Tatalo Alamu. Most people know him very well as a talking drum player, as an Apala musician. So, Dr. Sigura and Barista, we come from the same area as well. You understand me? So, I'm an artist, born artist. It's not something that I'm looking up to someone, say I want to become an artist, I want to, this thing is in the blood already. And since I was in school, I've been doing it, but I never realized that I'm going to be an artist in the future. But later, people let me know, I myself got to know that, Abass, it's just like you are just wasting your time, because I try to learn a lot of works, like printing, welding, try to know anything about electronics, even about boxing. You understand? But then, all was just like a wasting of time.
Boxing?
Can I take 2 tweets, please?
Yes, please.
Dada Olowo Eyo says, wow, Omorakpala Obesere is such a respectful man. Sister this and that. Ladies putting him on the spot. They know themselves. Omola Jaolatunji says, YK, now we can't leave our own Fuji to die, Joe. Obesere's music is very rhythmic and danceable.
Obesere, let me ask you a question.
Sister
Why is it
Mario.
that it is you, Sha? A lot of people always cook up all sort of stories.
Why the
on
controversy
media,
is always training you
it's always
in particular?
It's always attract. It's like the controversy attracts you.
You're a magnet for
Controversy.
controversy.
One thing is not today, tomorrow else. Why is it you, Sha?
I've said it that let him talk. It's good for me. I'm an entertainer and I'm still in the entertainment industry. Why everything have to go quiet? They should talk about me. Even I myself, I talk about people. Let people talk about me.
Who are you talking about right now? Who are you talking about now? What's the gist you have right now? What's the
Well, I don't have any gist now, just to tell the world that my new album is out there, Hip Hop Mafia. Let me use this opportunity to follow What's the new album, Hip Hop Mafia? Understanding Allergy is coming
18
out
tracks,
as well.
Abi?
Yes, like 19 tracks, Hip Hop Mafia.
So you use hip hop.
Yeah,
you are playing hip hop in the.
But you see, how come that our young people, how come people like this Fuji, all of you, Obesere, all the others, Pasoma, all of them, how come they are not connecting with the young people? You know, like you're not going to universities and you perform and everybody will you get young students to buy into this Fuji.
You're not coming to mainstream.
You're only focusing on your Yoruba people and all that. You don't appeal to
I have a lot of student fans. I have a lot of young household fans. Believe me, the kind of song I sing. Believe me, in every club in this Nigeria, it's only my Fuji music that we hear inside the club. Believe me, so I'm there like that.
But I think let me rephrase that question. The thing is that hip hop is main. That probably one of the reasons why you're going to make hip hop is because that's what everybody loves. Instead of just focusing on this your target audience, this Yoruba that like Fuji music, is there any way we can improve Fuji to become that mainstream where everybody, even in the northerners, the south, everybody, even the international community, can appreciate Fuji for what it really is?
Everything has its own time. Before, nothing like hip hop in Nigeria, sir. Believe me, 1 out of 10. As you are hearing Fuji, 9 out of 10, you'll be hearing hip hop 1 out of 10. But now you can see that hip hop has dominated, but everything has its own time. But Fuji can never die. It's a traditional music.
Can I just answer you quickly before you go off? The Fuji is
Localized.
Look, it's Yoruba music.
Yes.
You have the Igbo music that Igbo people, when they hear it, they will jump up anywhere you are. You have the Hausa music. When Hausas hear it, they jump. So they have their own localized music. So I don't think you should talk about
Comparison.
What's this thing, Makosa? What that's the thing that traveled
That
for?
came,
Was that one some of these?
Makosa came from Congo.
Yeah, the point is that
all around Africa.
I'm trying to just get us how we can move from where we are and
Music is
export our
international.
program. All right, let's take a quick break. When we come back, let's get a bit personal with Omorakpala. Let's talk about the family and stuff. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back. Welcome back to Your View.
All right, let's for those of you that don't know Obesere's new music, let's take a listen right now.
You don't need to give up. You just need to stand up. Look up.
Whoa! Now that's fresh. That's new. That's clean. I like that. That's different. I can actually listen to that. You know, it's not. I'm not very good with Fuji, but that's really
I have
nice.
a problem. You sound reggae.
But reggae, hip hop. Let us just we're moving from Fuji. But let me take this call, then I'll come to Tokwe. Hello, are you there?
Yes, I'm
Tuba
there.
Martins, thanks for calling. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning.
Everybody in the studio.
Morning, sir.
Alaji Baba Gbalaga.
Good morning, brother.
How are you doing?
I'm fine. Mo dùn gan Ọlọ́run.
Wọ́n gbádùn ẹ látàyè tó dọ́ṣọ́ wọn.
Ẹ ṣé jàre, wọ́n
Àdẹ̀wà pẹ̀lú
appreciate.
ẹ ti dídì sí i. A máa jẹ ṣe o.
Àṣẹ o, àṣẹ o.
Everybody in the studio.
Good morning, Tuba Martins.
Ayo, everybody,
Thank
Tokwe,
you.
Jumoke. Do have a lovely weekend.
All right,
Thank you,
Tokwe,
sir.
your question.
So I was asking you during the break that the biggest names in the Fuji industry are all within the same age category. How are you mentoring young artists in Fuji so as to keep the culture of Fuji? And you keep saying that Fuji will not die, but we need young people buying into this.
You know, I've said it before. I said, right now, every one of us know that hip hop is the one that most people listen to now, and that is why we serve as a Fuji artist after trying to blend ourselves with them, because sometimes only to bang big, and this hip hop song we're talking about, I'm seeing it as its own time. There will still be another time again.
When Fuji will come back.
When Fuji will come back fully again. And that is why we have been there already that can never let the Fuji music die. And there's a lot of Fuji musicians that are still trying to come out. Struggle.
But they are not playing their music.
They are doing it.
No. As in radio stations and TV stations are not playing the Fuji musicians' music.
That's true.
They are playing the top ones.
Yes.
Yes, they're not playing the ones.
They are
yes.
not playing the new ones.
Let me take Adeboyega from Shongota. Adeboyega, are you there?
Hello, good morning.
Morning, thanks for calling.
Yeah, welcome, guys. I'm a first-time caller.
Welcome to the
show. I want to speak to Alaji, please. Alaji, morning, sir.
I'm fine. Morning, brother.
How are you, sir? Yes, the first time I will have the opportunity to stand directly in front of Alaji while he was on stage was at my brother's wedding at Dick. I had the chance to stand in front of Alaji. As in, I love his energy while on stage. So vibrant, so active. As in, he carries everyone over there along. I really appreciate Alaji.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Boyega.
Thank you, Boyega. Let me ask this girl. Let's take some tweets. But you know that I call you Alaji. Have you gone to Hajj? Have you not gone for Alaji? So how many wives do you have?
I'm an Alaji.
Okay, hold on there.
Corruption concern.
How many wives do we have, sir?
Please.
You.
Let's
He said one.
That's good. Only one. That's good.
Corruption concern is asking. Please ask your
children.
guest when he's coming to play in the UK. He used to come regularly before. Somebody is asking when you are coming to the UK.
Yeah, very soon I'm coming. I'm just trying
to come regularly before.
I'm just trying to.
So corruption concern is texting us from the UK.
I'm coming very soon. They should be expecting me.
Danny, Mr. Best says, good morning, ladies. Respect to the big man in the house. He's a different man off stage. Babanla. Okay, so what's the future for you? What are you doing? 2017 is a new year. What should be?
Are you going to be touring this year?
What should we be expecting from Obesere?
Well, the kind of person I am, all I can tell the world is about the world that I have right now, like the hip hop mafia, and they should be expecting another album. There are some things that I let to happen.
Okay.
On emergency.
Okay.
That is it.
How do you write your music? How do your songs? How do you get the inspiration? Because I like this one that we just heard. How do you compose this song? Do you just sit down in the studio, or it just comes to you, or you just in the conversations? How do you get the words for this song?
I must tell you the fact that, like I said, I come from the home of music. At the same time, I have some people that guide me. You understand me? So sometimes, yes. So
we have some tweets. Okay. Bakare Madu says, Fuji musicians are trying their best. At least people are accepting them. They should do more to promote Fuji. Dayo Eleyo says, you must realize folks like Obesere are self-made megastars. His brand can penetrate Africa and the world. Bamboshe Abayomi says, big ups to Obesere. Fuji music can never go into extinction.
Okay, talking about the world, what's your relationship with Michael Jackson?
He's late now. But we can't know that when he was alive, I met him one time.
Really? How was that meeting when you met Michael Jackson?
Very humble person, very good person. But thank God at the end of the day, it's just like the way I do. When you have the opportunity to see him then, you know that he's a very shy person. But
did you see his skin? Because I always wonder how his skin looked in real life. Is he all bleached near? Is he like what? I always wonder what his skin looked like.
Okay, can you remember?
God knows that.
You don't remember?
God knows that.
God knows that. Is that why you call yourself African Michael Jackson?
No, I never give myself African Michael Jackson. People tag me that, and later I said I don't want, because I always like to be myself. I don't want people to say I'm doing like someone. No, because everything I do is unique. I'm a creator on my own. Comes to my music. So
we have to round up. So what's any last words for us? We're about to round up.
Okay, we're about to round up. My fans, I'm using this opportunity to thank you. I appreciate every one of you, because without you people, nobody's Abass Obesere. And I promise you people, lakoni ma wa bi bon ko si nkan to jora ra igbagbe e, ajo ma dúró báyìí ni, orin yẹn ṣì ń lọ, ijó ṣì ń lọ.
Right.
For those that don't understand, he loves you all.
Lady Mora, ma jagun jojo. Ajanja eyo view lórí TVC. Pẹ̀lú àbítí mama Lady Tọ́pẹ́. Pẹ̀lú Jùmọ̀kẹ́ baby mi. Pẹ̀lú Oreke lewa yẹni ọmọ ní Kúlápó. Ìgbádùn làwa kẹjẹ ká jayé o. Ẹjọ́ ayé kan ló wà o. Ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣayé.
Ayé kan ló. Ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣayé.
Ṣe bá mi jẹ́ mẹ́bà, àwa jẹun sáfò tíá. Ebele ṣùgbọ́n ẹ̀yìn jẹ́ sí kí n tíá. Ògbómalẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n àwa tún kọ́ láàbò fà. Ebele ṣùgbọ́n ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ sáàbò síá. Ògbómalẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n mẹ́tẹ́ lọ.
Ẹ juwọ́ sí wọn.
Abasido tido, Olamide bado, ẹ̀pẹ̀lẹ́ ndo, ó ta ẹyẹ wo, ó balẹ̀ gbẹgbẹ, àgbọ̀pẹ́, ẹ bá mi fún wọn ní mọ́tì, àti mílíkì ọlọ́pẹ́ o, ṣáàtì jẹ, moyo